Dawn Staley, North Philly Zone.
SC champions.
As she locks down the women's game for the third time. Not back to back, but the third time, Dawn Staley brings it home. Gamecock Nation, stand up. Lady Gamecocks win the whole damn thing over Caitlin Clark and Iowa Hawkeyes.
Absolutely.
Big win. From start to finish, undefeated season. AP Coach of the Year.
Right.
Yeah, that's a dynasty development down in South Carolina. So.
I gather to say that this game might be probably more exciting than the men's game tomorrow.
Oh no,
It's very possible, bro. Very possible that this game was more exciting.
It will be.
This was must-watch TV.
It's funny,
This was must-watch.
We got to this conversation before you got here on set. We were just talking about that. Like, this is a basic question: has the women's Final Four surpassed the men's Final Four, and why?
Unequivocally, yes. Because you know why? Because I'm a fan of college basketball fan. I am a fan. I don't proclaim to be a hardcore fan or an expert. But if you asked me to name 4 women's players, I could. I can't name 4 men's. Prior to the tournament, I could not name 4 men's, and Zach Edey would have been the only player I could tell. I don't know who's going number 1 in the draft. I don't know who the top prospect is. I know Bacon from North Carolina. I don't know if his game, I don't know if he's good enough to be a top pick. I don't know anyone. Yes, Baker, right, absolutely.
He looks like Jar Jar.
I don't know any men. But I can give you 4 women's players. I give you 4. And that goes to show that speaks to your point. The women's tournament has superseded men. I would have never have thought. Just even a few years ago, I didn't watch 1 second of women's NCAA basketball.
Oh, really?
I never watched. Maybe.
You said last year?
No, I would say just within the last 3 years.
Yeah.
It's been I never watched a moment. But it got so deep this year, I was home. I take Dawn's first round game against, I don't know, it was one of those small colleges. I watched the HBCU, I watched the MEAC and SWAC games against the number 1 seed. The women's. I went to see the HBCUs against the top games. I, take games. I would come down from work because I work at home. And I would come down and see compelling games. I would go back to work, and then come back just to see the end. And it could be like St. Louis and Creighton. But it's a good game, and these girls are getting it on.
But therein lies the problem that you talk about, because being stupid is talking about, like I said before. And the intrinsic problem is there's no name value in the men's game. Because they'll stay here, they're out. Women stay 3-4 years.
Absolutely.
So therefore, that's why you see on a lot of these chicks, like the Juju at USC, Camilla, Caitlin Clark. That's why they're getting all these NIL deals, because you're getting identity with the program. Because that's the other thing. That transfer portal is messing things up too. The women don't jump in the portal. They don't do it the same.
No, not the same.
These dudes, if they have one bad practice, they're like, I'm trash. One bad practice. Jerome, we just,
I just need a different
right. Hey, look, I need to change the scenery because I just said when you wear low tops instead of high tops.
I just said to pick up your sweats. I just said to pick up your sweats off the sideline. That's it.
Yeah.
It doesn't clear your lane.
Right.
It's too much.
So they're jumping in the portal. They're not staying.
Yes, baby.
And the women's game, you have something to latch on to. They have name value. They have loyalty to the program. And let's not forget, the women's game has risen to a level that's very watchable. And what do we talk about, Snoop? The talent spread across the board now. You don't just have, who is it? You don't have Gino and Ariana versus, who was that? Pat Summit. Right. That's what it was every year.
It's beautiful.
That wasn't watchable.
Is it just me? Or am I seeing the skill level from the women that I've never seen?
That's what we just were saying.
5, 6, 7 years ago, you didn't see women back-backing, two-stepping, and shooting threes.
I just watched
you were seeing air balls. You were seeing still the
set shots like flat jumpers.
You see that women there, not to say that they're not talented, but you saw those, bad air balls or not the quite shot. You see women now step behind that three, backing them like the man.
We're starting today at the game. I just saw an SC player, I don't know, a guard. She was a full board fast break. She was behind her back. And came with the left.
She missed it. She missed. First of all, she blocked the shot first. Then got out on the break. She had blocked the shot and then got out on the break. If she would have made that, I probably would have jumped out the window. I haven't been that excited before a men's game to see somebody go behind the back and lay it up.
Now, to what you just said, game, I bet Bonus the basket, whatever you want to say. It's not going to be as compelling as the game anymore. It's not going to be.
Because it's Purdue and it's Connecticut and I don't know anybody.
I'm sorry, you can overplay. You got must-see.
You got Hurley. I don't know who's on Connecticut.
I don't either. I don't know nobody. But I watch because
I think that's a year-to-year thing. Because next year, when 2 or 3 top recruits, when you got a clear number one and everybody's tanking for a boy like Wemby or something, then the focus is going to be back on men's basketball. Because as when you watch women's basketball, you're like, it's watchable. But when you watch a true dominant number one NBA prospect, it becomes more than must-see. When Carmelo and Derrick Rose and all them cats, it was
those guys get to them. But you're going to reset the game next year.
It goes on to the I don't know.
That's good for somebody. Is this sustaining? Is this a form we're going to see from year to year?
I think you're going to see it back before.
I
don't know that it's going to have a 10-year run where you're not going to be interested in men's.
I'll always be
doubling the tournament. Actually, the point was the season was uneventful. The tournament has been great just for basketball. The men's tournament has been great compared to the regular season. The regular season was like, I mean, I watched both Duke North Carolina games. That was the only games I like. Went
it's not about the place, it's about the
party. That was just
we're talking about UConn. UConn's about the person. You don't know one player named UConn. It's about the coach and the programs.
Yeah, even the men's coaches have subsided a little bit.
Right. The legend in the
Calipari's not going deep anymore.
Tino's washed. Tino's complaining and crying at St. John's. You're washed. Your days are over.
They're all back in. It's about the young minds, like my man at Seton Hall. It's about those Shaquem Holloway. It's about the young brother Shaka.
After your point, that Indiana State Seton Hall game was amazing.
Right.
I don't know that game. That was amazing.
I watched the first half. It was a really
game.
What a great game. And you want to talk about, there's no Jay Wright. Jay Wright's out of the game.
Oh, yeah.
Jay Wright's the biggest thing in the last 10 years almost. So it's a combination of the coaches saw with like the Mount Rushmore and coaches not being there like it was. There's no player identity anymore.
Coach K's gone.
Yeah, the big names.
You tuned in to see whether you want to root against Coach K or not. Warren Williams was going
But that also makes the tournament more enjoyable because there's no guarantee that you're going to have a Kentucky, North Carolina final.
Yeah.
Listen, everybody's talking about this. There was a theory that is the tournament better or worse because there are no true Cinderella teams. Listen, Purdue's a Cinderella. They've never won no championship. So there's zero.
What do they call Purdue? They call them Purdue.
They're not blue blood.
They call them Purdue. They didn't call them Purdue.
Exactly.
They call them Purdue. Everybody thought they were gonna. That's what Purdue was cool. I don't know.
So they're a Cinderella. They're as much Cinderella as James Madison. They had no chips, bro. Yeah. So it would be nice to see them win. I'm cheering for Purdue. I'm not gonna hold you. I want to see Purdue get there.
Purdue is a program, but it's not a
exactly. We're talking about a true Cinderella. Cinderella, if you never won anything, then you're a Cinderella.
It's like you talked about yesterday, David. Purdue now, with going to a Final Four, getting E and maybe another dude off the squad in the room, that's your recruiting. Now when their coach goes sit in somebody's living room, they're going to be like, you've seen us, we in the Final Four. Look, I got this one pros, I got this one pros. And you're from the area, you grew up, and you had a little jacket when you were 12 and all that. Now, you're going to be more inclined to take that leap, just like NC State. Now you can get the boy that was going to do. Now you can get the boy that was going to do because now
the wealth is spread more when you have programs that come up. And that's good for the game overall. But in regards to, listen, you all remember a time when NCAA Tournament Thursday came up. You were trying to call out of work. You were trying to get up hard. It's not like that.
I'm still excited.
Listen, I'm waiting for me. Listen, just up to a couple of years ago, I didn't have that luxury. Now I'm home, and it's a beautiful thing. I was always, you said that you were thinking about calling work, but it's just a simple principle of it. Foot basketball all day.
You know,
I don't care.
But you know how to tell because y'all, I've invited all of you to
basketball.
Y'all won't fill out a pool to save y'all.
I filled one out. I did do mine. I used to know going all the way. I did fill mine.
You submitted it?
Yes, sir. I did submit it. David, I followed your league. David, I promise you, I did.
But
I did.
I'd rather bet $3 on the game and
when you forced my hand, I didn't know otherwise. I didn't feel that. You forced my hand. You said you're going to fill out.
That's right.
Please. I did feel
I looked at that game.
But that's no indication of your excitement for the tournament.
No, it's not. And he's proud
like I just got a whole out of the middle of the daily news. And put it on the wall.
You're going to tell me that excitement is still there? It's not there.
No. They don't know it was in the tournament. You would have told Thursday.
It's still just the tournament.
You didn't have a horse in the race.
Nah, it's not even that.
It's still spring.
But listen,
I'm still a basketball fan.
I'm
still a basketball fan.
I'm still a basketball fan. That's where it stops. The fervor and the high level of
I've had so many. When the tournament is nostalgic. The tournament is nostalgic. The tournament is nostalgic. I've had too many good years of my life watching the tournament. Who cares? Pools. With all his rules, when it comes around, it's not when Christmas comes this year. I'll be like, oh, I'm not excited.
No. Because that wanes too. So basically, let me ask something. Okay, so you're both saying that the fervor and the same level of interest is there today as it was 10, 15 years ago.
Absolutely. This is March Madness. Determine what changed. You still got your Kentuckys and FCs and Dukes. And you
one day you so excited.
No, there's still a game.
So excited.
You're going back to your argument about the whole transfer portal and one and done, but it's still blue blood. It's NCAA.
What made you excited 10 years ago?
It was a combination 10 years ago.
He's going to the argument of players who stuck around 2-3 years.
Now
you don't know anybody.
That's one of them.
You can't have
but for me, it's a combination of things. It's the lack of the blue blood programs moving on. It's the lack of name recognition of the players. And also the rise of when the women's game's not making the men's game wane. I just think that the best players in the world are playing Monday through Friday in the NBA. They're not playing in college. So to me, the level of play isn't as good. I suppose
that is the original point about and one thing done. It's a different vibe. It's just a different vibe. It's a different vibe.
I think that's still a little bit of a luster off the top.
I'm
not saying it's still not exciting. I think a little luster.
If you look at it at its essence, it's still March Madness. And then they change. Now, what I don't want you to do, please don't water it down and take it to like 80 or 85.
That will dilute it even more.
Don't do that. I've given you your play-ins and your 16 versus 16. I'm allowed that. Don't take it to 100.
Do You see the sign in the
Yo,
background.
100 teams.
You are watching Build and Destroy Radio.
Don't do that.
We're going live. We didn't even introduce ourselves. This is the Build and Destroy show.
We just got the right.
Yeah, you see the sign right across the Snoop. What is that, Snoop? Your right, my left? Your left, my right? I don't know. Build and Destroy. We're here. We're both. I don't know. Somebody's left, somebody's right. This is Build and Destroy. You know the players in the game. We have name recognition.
And Joe.
Deucer. Hi, I'm Dave.
And that's the money.
And that's Snoop Money. Yeah, Building and Destroying. So listen, all right. On that note, should Ronnie James be out this year?
Who?
Ronnie James.
Who?
Who? Out for what? Out to do what?
Oh,
Declaring for the draft.
Oh, you mean the guy that averages 4 points a game and 16 minutes per game? Oh, right.
As they said on Sports Radio,
Right.
no business.
Absolutely. That's absolute fact.
No business.
And what irritates me, let's get to it, the immediate point. I'm gonna let you have yours, Gov. You're gonna drive this conversation, but let's get to the immediate point that LeBron James is largely responsible for the narrative about his son. You said he can play in the NBA now. You said literally he can run some of these teams now. But then when the pre-draft report came out and the report of eligible draftees from the NCAA came out, and your boy, your offspring was not included, then it's, let him be a kid. I wish these times would let a young man be a young man. Why you gotta? Hey, you the one, bro, that said he can ball in the league now. So when it was sweet early, and all the hype was around Bronny James, he can ball in this league now.
Now listen, he declared, first of all, he declared very smartly, listening to his advisors, that'll be LeBron, his mom, whoever else, he did not lose his eligibility. Because you can declare, but if you don't secure an agent, you have the right to go back into college. So that's going to move number one. Number two, why not test and see what your marketability is right now? Number three, are we being a little harsh on him? This is a guy that had a heart condition like less than 12 months ago. He came back. He showed flashes of being possibly a special player that could play on the next level. But because of the illness, the fact that he was able to step back on the court and perform at the level that he did at USC is commendable. A lot of guys with a career would have been done. He fought his way back. Let's see what he has. I don't think. All right.
I don't know what's the elephant in the room.
What's that?
That his dad wants to play with him.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like you said, pushing the narrative. And see what the interest is. Don't get an agent. If a team gives you a sniff, and with my influence, and look, if it was one of our kids, I'm nepotism all day. Get that was
LeBron's not a GM.
Yeah, he's not, but he is.
You're allowed to express a desire. I don't care if you're LeBron or you're Joe.
Let me tell you who else is not a GM. The Greek Freak. Out of the Kupo. He got his damn sorry-ass brother who does not deserve to be in the league. So, if he can do it,
He needs to be working at a Greek yogurt shop.
He can do it,
LeBron needs to be at a Greek yogurt shop.
If it was Kareem Brown from Wichita State, it would not be an issue. But it's only a deal because it's Bron's son. So I'm going to agree with you that I cheer for him, but I'm not mad at the other boy because I don't care about that. I want to see him succeed and get to the league. I cheer for any young. I don't have no all against nobody from college. I want to see boy get to the league and do his thing. I have an issue though. However, if you're going to be getting drafted simply because of LeBron James, give me that. Because if I'm the owner or I'm the GM of an NBA team. Hey yo, IDGA. I don't know.
It doesn't matter because I'm bullying only 32 teams.
And you're not going to
He's
bully
not
me.
going to bully 32 teams.
You're not going to bully me into
He's
taking
not.
the
He's
board.
not going to bully
I know my
anybody.
team, and I'll tell you to your face.
He's not going to bully.
That's what I'm saying, David. I'm going to stand up. You're not going to bully me.
All right, hold on. Good.
No, here's the thing. If Bron's coming to the Sixers or the Celtics or whoever else for a year, and it's like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, y'all pick my son, like, damn, like, and we got a year to run with Bron to a 2-year deal, and we got young Bronny in our G League. Yo, that's a form of value. But look, people will do it. Teams will do it.
That's when you order a value meal and you got an extra little fries. You got an extra small fry.
And that goes back to
you want LeBron James your team, and you want
that goes back to the Giannis and
It's a running the team.
Yes. Fine. If it means that much,
to give you a
LeBron
comp,
James can get me something,
Derek,
then I'm good with that.
to give you a
LeBron
comp,
James can give me that.
there's another person playing. Spoke about the G League. Dwayne Wade's son came into the league. It was a couple years ago. He's been in the G League for 2 years. And you want to talk about nepotism? His father is a part owner of the Utah Jazz. He put him in the Utah Jazz affiliate and he's playing in the G League.
Right.
That doesn't go as publicized. It's not a big thing. But that was nepotism. Now, the thing with Bronny and LeBron, saying I want to play with my son out, that's more on the lines of what Giannis is doing with his brother. That's one team that he's the franchise player. He I don't know if you want to call it bullying. He influenced his brother and kept on.
It's the throw-in.
It's the throw-in. It's the extra fries in the bag. It's the extra fries in the bag.
Giannis was happy.
But Giannis and that's how
y'all can take this.
when you got the franchise player, you got to keep the franchise player happy. So you got to see that.
But look, if Bronny's the 13th man of the bench, are you really playing with your son then?